Alright, foodie fam, welcome back to my channel JPM.Cuisine, where today we're going to be doing the Chef's Knife Showdown. Okay, so we've got three of the top chef knives that I've done unboxings for. We've got the Cozilife on the far end, the Dalstrong Gladiator series chef knife, 8-inch, and the 8-inch Kuma. The Dalstrong and the Kuma I've been using for several months now, whereas the Cozilife is just brand new out of the box. So we'll put them together and see which one reigns supreme and which one you guys want to maybe purchase or pick up for your kitchens. We'll do a quick paper test just to check the sharpness. I just unboxed this one, so we'll see. Pretty sharp with a push cut. Dalstrong, just the same. Kuma, just the same. Alright, so they're all pretty much even sharpness in terms of cutting paper. That excites you, more power to you. Let's get a check on the weight of these knives. I do have a honing rod, the Kuma honing rod, just in case I need to do some sharpening, but we'll try not to. So let's look at that Kuma. We're looking at 189 grams on the Kuma. The Dalstrong is 296, and the Cozilife is 235. So very close. Cozilife is the middle, Dalstrong is the heaviest, and the Kuma is the lightest of the group. We'll see how that plays into it. I don't know if a 50-gram difference will have any kind of major impact on the performance, but it's good to know. So we'll just do a quick onion test for each of these knives just to see. Here we got just the yellow onion. I'll do some quick peeling on it, but just gonna prepare it just like you normally would at your house before you're gonna use it. So we'll cut off the core, cut off the tip, just move them to the side. You guys probably don't even care how clean I keep my board, so I won't wipe it here. Cut through. This onion's a little old. It's got some brown growth in it, but I don't think that'll impact whether or not this knife will work. If you're following me on Instagram, you probably have seen this demonstration, but we'll do it live on video for you. So we're just gonna cut through. Go ahead and we'll get that out. That's nasty looking. And we'll just cut through. All right. So we've got some, sorry from that nastiness, some pretty thin slices. I didn't cut all the way through. At this angle it's a little bit difficult, but we'll see how the others perform. So it's a nimble, quick knife. Cut through that piece of onion pretty easily. Give it a wipe down. And it works pretty quick. All right, let's see how the Cozilife will perform. We'll see if I can scoot up a little bit, not giving it too much of an advantage. Here we go. So it's obviously that mirror finish is going to make it a little bit slick. It's a little bit fatter. The edge is a little bit fatter, so it makes it a little bit difficult to make those micro cuts. I couldn't quite finish out because it was a little difficult to move it down, but I'm making some. Same thing, I'm not at a good angle where I can cut all the way through. They're not, some of them are thin, some of them are not. They it's all over the board in terms of thickness on this one. But still went through pretty easily. Didn't seem to run into any issue where it wouldn't do it. So basically, if you have a sharp knife, you're gonna be able to do some pretty good cuts on some onions. And let's go ahead and give the brother Dalstrong a chance here. Okay, so again, we'll take an onion, cut off the tip, cut off the core, Okay, we'll split it. Okay. Peel it. Same as the previous test. That out the way. All right. Get this piece off. Okay, it's a little leathery. Plus, you're not going to eat that anyway, right? All right, here we go. Let's see what we get here. That's pretty nice. So that one cuts through. Again, that angle that I'm at, I'm not able to get the tip of the knife down all the way to cut through it. But I mean, you can see sort of the ribbons. That right there was the Dalstrong. Here we have the Cozilife, and I should have thought about this. And here we have the Kuma. So in terms of cuts, Dalstrong and Kuma, and the thickest, of course, are the Cozilife. So we've got some pretty thick cuts with the Cozilife. The spine is pretty thick. The Dalstrong tapers down towards the tip, so you get a little bit of relief in using that. Let's try some dicing here, or some dices. So whenever we use some fine diced onion, we're just going to use the tip. We use a lot of the tip when we're just the tip. I'm just kidding. We use the tip when we're cutting through the onion in order to get our first layers. The tip of the knife when we're cutting through the onion in order to get our longitudinal cuts, lateral cuts, longitudinal cuts, and you're using a lot of the tip in order to get those first cuts. And then with just a push cut, we get some of the dicing done. So nice fine dice, not too bad. Keep our piles separate if we can. This right here is Dalstrong's pile. Pretty simple, pretty easy. No complaints from me. Let's go ahead and get this third onion prepared. Cut through. That was a bit difficult. The mirror finish makes it really slick, so it helps to guide through vegetables pretty easily. But I don't know, the edge on it, if you saw my unboxing, I kind of struggled a little bit with trying to get those cuts across the grain on that magazine paper. So we'll see. Again, we'll start with a wipe. Get that out the way. Get our tip cuts. Wow, this thing is not cutting into the... I'm gonna have to come at a different angle. That's not cool. Well, you'll see. Sharp right there. It's not bad, and then smooth are hard. It doesn't feel as smooth as a Dalstrong. Okay. So I couldn't get as deep into that as I would have liked. But as you can see, there's some pieces that aren't cut. And if you look at the dice, so far we have the Dalstrong dice, which is really thin, nice and fine, and we have the Cozilife dice, which is a lot thicker. It's a little bit difficult trying to get this knife to make those cuts with the tip. So far that's my general observation on the Cozilife. All right, let's give this thing a try with the Kuma. Okay, so this is the Cozilife, the Dalstrong. Put that layer off. Okay. All right, we'll get that out of the way. So I'm trying to do a finer dice, and that one felt really weird with the Cozilife. I could not get those fine slices in. So with the tip, and this, you know, feels like it's a razor anyways. Let's see. The tip on this one, I mean, this glides right through it. The Kuma knife it's much thinner. The profile of the spine is much thinner as it tapers towards the tip. But let's go and see what we got. So as we see, in terms of dicing, we've got some nice fine dices, even cuts. Comparable to the Dalstrong even, but let's look at those cozy cuts. I couldn't cut through it all the way, so it wasn't very comfortable to try to get through and cut. Let's go ahead and put the knives by their performance. That way you guys at home can see what we're dealing with. So, if you've got $20 and that's all you have, or you've got roughly around $20 and you want a chef's knife, go ahead and pick up the Kuma. That makes more sense than picking up this Cozilife. I'm hoping to get Kangshen, and I'm hoping to get some other knives in order to really do a thorough test, but so far, you know, the Dalstrong performs just as well as the Kuma, and these two are the knives that I use more frequently. This knife right here, first time using it out the box, and it should be immaculately sharp. It is not, the performance is not what I would have expected. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to get the kind of dice I want out of an onion with this one, whereas these, when I want to find dice for a hot dog, these are what I'm going to go with. I might eat that just as well. You might like it thicker, but if you wanted to go thinner, good luck. You're going to need a little bit more practice, and maybe you're going to have to grind this down and maybe reshape that blade, the edge, to make it perform how you want. Whereas the Kuma and the Dalstrong are going to work out the box. All right, I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope you found this entertaining and educational. Again, we do videos every Sunday, so subscribe to my channel, hit that bell, and if you like what you saw, go ahead and hit the like button. And as always, please feel free to share all your comments or share any ideas or thoughts. Anything you want me to change, anything you want me to try next, I'll be glad to do it. If you own one of these knives even, I'd love to hear what your thoughts are on that. So feel free to comment. I'll check them out. I'll respond as quickly as I can. And as always, we'll see you next time. Thank you.